Welcome into Terrier Vision. I'm Kyle Matrician, joined by redshirt freshman Lauren Miller of the Wofford volleyball team. Lauren, your first year being able to play for the team. Last year in the 2014 season, you redshirted. What is that like to redshirt an entire season, practice every day, knowing that you're not going to get in the match? And how is that different this year, knowing that your practice is going toward playing?
This year was the year that I knew it was going to pay off. I knew that every single practice I played last year was going to pay off to when I could play this year. So it's awesome to see all of the hard work, all of the training I've put in over the years get put into action and being able to step on the court. It's a great feeling.
On Wednesday for you, a big match, 16 kills on 19 attempts in a 3-set sweep against Presbyterian. At one point, I know I brought this up to you, you had the Southern Conference record for hitting percentage in a match. You were 16 for 17 without an error, and then it just so happened that your last two attacks got dug. But obviously, probably the best match of your career. What was it like for you in that match? Did you know you were doing that well, or were you just in a zone?
I knew I was obviously performing well because you can tell after each point, but I didn't know I was performing at that level. I was just kind of in a zone with my team, like focused on getting the next ball, and just working towards the success of the unit, not necessarily myself. So when I got done with the game, I had no idea that I was even close to that record, and so it was pretty cool to see that on the stats.
This year, the volleyball team having quite a bit of success. 13-12, 4-4 at the halfway point of the Southern Conference season. What do you see that's different this year compared to last year?
Definitely, just being able to play on the court and getting to interact. Everyone is so just gelled together nicely. We're always working toward the common goal. We come into practice every day on a mission to get better each and every day. So it's definitely a feeling of unity and desiring to do better and always asking yourself, like, how good can I be?
This weekend, homecoming for Wofford. 2 home matches, Friday night against Western Carolina, Saturday night against Mercer. 2 teams that the Terriers faced on the road already this year. Lost both of those matches, 5 sets in the SoCon opener against Western, 4 sets at Mercer. We'll start with Western Carolina. What kind of challenges did Western Carolina present, and why are they a difficult team to face?
You got to hand it to them. They're definitely a scrappy team. They come in ready to play each and every game. So definitely a team that won't give up easily. They won't give you easy errors, so you have to fight to earn each point. So they're a really good competitor. So just having that person that'll always just keep bringing the ball over, forcing you to make plays, that can be a challenge sometimes.
And for people that may not know you, all the way from Prior Lake, Minnesota, your second year now in Spartanburg, South Carolina. I guess what's the biggest difference living in South Carolina compared to Minnesota? I know part of it's going to be the weather, but if anything else you can think of, but you can obviously talk about the weather.
Definitely, obviously the weather is very different. I love it here. I do miss the snow sometimes, but in May I don't really miss having the snow around. Another thing that's different is just like living so close. You go 30 minutes and reach the mountains. You go 2 hours and go to the beach, which is something I've never experienced before, and I really love getting out and exploring the area.
Now let's get into the academic side a little bit. Have you declared a major or thought about a major, or if not, have you taken any classes that you thought are interesting that might turn into a major?
I haven't officially declared yet, but I'm planning on being a double major in English and Spanish. I'm focusing, for my English major, focusing on communications, kind of the marketing, writing, that type of business, not necessarily the numbers side, but more the creative side.
And what got you into Spanish, and why did you want to major in Spanish?
I had taken Spanish in high school, thought it was something, I liked it, but I didn't really necessarily see myself pursuing it. But I got to Wofford, I had an awesome professor, and he kept working with me, and I realized that if I had Spanish, that would open a lot of doors career-wise, and also with traveling, it'd be really cool to know a language that's quite popular in the world. And so I just really loved the language, and my professor really helped me through it.
2 other Spanish majors on the team, Liz Booterball and Elise Hyde. Do you guys work together at all, work on assignments, or did that maybe influence you to become a Spanish major as well?
Definitely. They're really helpful when I need proofreading papers or advice on what classes to take and that sort of thing. Also, it's kind of fun to go over and we can have conversations in Spanish and work on like my grammar, for example. And so it's really cool to have someone else that shares that same major.
All right, Lauren. Well, best of luck the rest of the season. Thanks for taking the time joining us. Terriers play 5 of their last 8 matches at home, so I know that'll be exciting. And like I said, good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.